Hello and welcome to this session on Unity 6.2 beta, where we have an issue of using OnMouseDown event. I have installed Unity 6.2 beta. I will come into Unity Hub and I am going to now create a new project. I will use this Universal 3D SRP and I am going to give my project a name, click issue, and in dUnity or in my project folder I am going to save it, and I am now going to click on create project. Now I have my project open. I will come into the scene. So if you come into project, in scenes I have the sample scene. I am now going to just create 3D object sphere, enable scaling, and I will scale it by 5 units and double click on sphere to see it fully. If I come into the game view, you can see the sphere. When I click on the sphere, something has to happen. Generally in our old version of Unity, we used to come into asset, used to come into create folder, and in scripts I am now going to open the script and I am going to come into create scripting, and I will create a new mono behavior script and I will call it as click. Now when I double click and open it in Visual Studio Code or in Visual Studio, now here basically for my click event I am going to remove everything in this mono behavior class, and I am going to just add this OnMouseDown event. And to test it, I will just write a debug.log sentence, and in open close bracket I will end it with semicolon, and here I am going to add a text as clicked. I am going to choose file save. I will close Visual Studio Code and I will come back into Unity, wait for the script to compile. Now I will drag this click script and attach it to sphere. So I have attached the script here, and now if I play and if I just click on this, if I come into the console, you can see that my click event is not getting recognized at all. So OnMouseDown in 6.2 Unity is not working. I will stop the playback here, press Ctrl+S and save the file. If we come into Google Chrome and if we type OnMouseDown not working with Unity 6.2, and if you scroll down, they have mentioned that it should have a collider, it should raycast should work, object hierarchy. They have asked us to test all these things, but they have never mentioned about what actually has to be done. So you have many links here where we refer about why this OnMouseDown is not working in 6.2. After working out, researching for about 1 or 2 hours, I finally came to know that the solution is very simple. In case of Unity 6.2, if you come into edit, project setting, and in player, if I open this other setting and if I scroll down, you have here one setting which is the active input handling, and by default in 6.2 it is set to input system package new. New input system package does not support this OnMouseDown event which we were using till today in our old script. So if you want to migrate your old script into the new 6.2, you have to come into active input handling, click here, and instead of the new one, click on both. Click here, apply, and it will ask you to save the scene. Click on save, and now Unity is going to restart. Once it restarts, I will close this project setting. I will come into my scenes, and if I play the game now, and I will open my console window, and now if I click on the sphere, you can see for every click here my click is getting recorded 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So now my OnMouseDown event is working. If you want to migrate your old Unity projects to Unity 6.2, and if you have used OnMouseDown events, it may not run in Unity 6.2, and if you have an issue, the simple solution here is go to edit, project setting, player, and in other setting change the active input handling to both instead of the new input handling system. Hope this will be helpful to you.